Hey everyone, Jane here from Attrell Toyota here in Brampton, and right now you are looking at the 2020 Corolla LE with a standard package. Now this particular vehicle is in classic silver metallic, however it does come available in a variety of colors, and I will list them in the description below. But what I'm going to do for you right now is give you a quick little walk around the exterior. I'm going to show you as many features as I possibly can, and then we'll go inside. Now keep in mind throughout this video, if I do miss anything or if you would like to know more about the vehicle, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. If not, come on down to 110 Canam Cres here in the Brampton Auto and we have more than enough salespeople here who would be willing to help you out. So starting at the front here, this beautiful grille is the LE grille. For the SE lineup, it is a little bit larger. However, of course, you do have that giant chrome Toyota emblem right at the front here, which does have a millimeter wave radar behind it. So in conjunction with the millimeter wave radar, as well as this camera just behind the windshield, we do have a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, which is part of our Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. And I will go more into detail about that once we're inside the vehicle. So continuing our walk around here, we do have LED headlights. Along the sides here, we have 16-inch steel wheels with silver hubcaps on the LE base model. If you do go up to the upgrade model, those will be alloy 16-inch wheels. Now, this vehicle is built on the TNGA platform, and one subtle difference is these mirrors. So last year they were up here on the window, now they're down here on the door, which is just creating a little more visibility for the driver. Your door handles are color keyed to the vehicle, and the fuel cap will be on the driver's side. On the rear here, we also have LED taillights, and of course you have your chrome Toyota badging, including your Corolla, your Toyota emblem, as well as your LE badge. Now the LED taillights do wrap along the side of the vehicle, which I always love the look of. You do have black outlining all of those windows. And that pretty much sums up the exterior of this beautiful 2020 Corolla LE with a standard package. So let's go inside. So of course, before I bring you inside this vehicle, I just want to show you what your key fob is going to look like. It does look just like this. This is our new generation of key fobs. So to access your key, just push that button and it will pop right out. Now we are having an extremely warm day here in Brampton, so I do have this vehicle already running with the AC going. So let's continue this on the driver's door, which you do have power windows, which all four are automatic, one touch up and down. You also have your power locks and power adjustable side view mirror controls. We do have a satin chrome door handle as well, which is a very nice look. And of course we have bottle holders in the driver door also. So bringing you completely inside the vehicle here, on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, this here will dim the lights on your dashboard. You have automatic high beams, which is also part of our Toyota Safety Sense. So I did mention that pre-collision system. Now we have the automatic high beams. We also have your dynamic radar cruise control, which is a full speed cruise control. And how you'll know if it's a full speed is if you have an electronic parking brake, which we do. So it is a full speed in this vehicle. The fourth one here is your lane departure alert with steering assist. This year we've also introduced your lane trace assist. So with your dynamic radar cruise control on, as well as your lane departure, we recommend that you only use this on the highway, but it will actually make slight adjustments to your steering and it will keep you centered in your lane. Also, with the 2.0 Toyota Safety Sense, the pre-collision system not only has pedestrian detection, it also has introduced pedestrian detection in low light, as well as bicycle detection in daylight. So tons more safety features that they have included in this beautiful 2020 Corolla. But let's go back to the left-hand side of your steering wheel here, because there is one more feature, which is our windshield wiper de-icer. Not so good on a day like this, but a fantastic feature in the winter. On the steering wheel itself, which is tilt and telescopic adjustable, you have tons of controls. So you have all of your arrows here, as well as your back button that will work with your multi-information display, which you can see right there on the right-hand side of your dash. I'm going to close the door so you can see everything in there. So quickly by scrolling through it, you can see we have tons of different settings. And right here is where you're going to find all of that Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, as well as we have blind spot monitors in this vehicle as well. So again, Toyota and its safety always want to keep you safe on the road, and they have done a great job in this beautiful vehicle. Back to your steering wheel, we have your regular cruise control. So last generation, it was a little toggle down here. Now it is flush on your steering wheel, which I definitely prefer. You also have some audio control buttons here, including your mode, as well as your back and front buttons. In the center, we have an 8-inch tablet-style touchscreen display, which does have AM/FM radio as well as a USB input and an auxiliary input. We do have Bluetooth as well as Toyota Connect, so that is pretty much the Entune from last year, so it allows you to use app-based systems like Scout GPS, as well as I believe there's weather and a bunch more in there as well. If you want to know more about that, we do have an Entune video on our YouTube channel, so you can go click on that, or of course call into the dealership and we'd be willing to walk you through everything. Now, in this screen as well, we have introduced Apple CarPlay. So if you do have an Apple phone, you just want to plug it into your USB and it will start the Apple CarPlay on this beautiful 8-inch display. One more thing that's included in there is our backup camera, which is a wonderful clear picture for you, so yet another wonderful safety tool. Just underneath that, you can see that we have your automatic climate control. So to change the temperature, you want to use this toggle here, and this one is going to be for your fan. And of course, you have all your buttons across the center. Moving down, you have heat seats for both your front driver and passenger with high and low settings. And your transmission is a CVT transmission. You do have your traction control just up here, and as I mentioned previously, you do have your electronic parking brake, and we do have a parking brake hold, which just allows you to take your foot off of the brake when you're sitting at like a very long red light. Your car won't move, your engine is not going to shut off, but it will stop your car from rolling forwards or backwards, and then as soon as you want to go again, just press that gas pedal and everything will be back to normal in your drive mode. You have your 2 cup holders down here, and in your center console, we do have a charging outlet. We got 2 actually. We have your regular car outlet as well as a USB. As for the seats, they are a beautiful premium fabric material. They do have a beautiful patterning going down the center of them there, so they're not just comfortable, they're also quite eye-catching. Up top, you have your dual overhead illuminated vanity mirrors, and you do have a day-night rear view mirror as well. So there you have it, the front seat of the 2020 Corolla LE with a standard package. So moving into the rear seat of the vehicle, that beautiful fabric material and patterning is carried throughout. So again, very comfortable and very eye-catching. But bringing you inside here, we do have contoured front seat backs. So there's just a bit of a curve to that seat, which just allows for a little more legroom from the back passengers to the seats in front of them. For those who are wondering, I'm about 5'8", and this seat is set to where I drive. And as you can see, I still have quite a bit of room between my knees and the seats in front of me. So tell people you are more than welcome in the 2020 Corolla. And one thing that I love to point out, Toyota did really well in comparison to other models. Mechanisms are very, very easy to access. So if you do have a small child and you have a car seat that you want to install, or say you want to take it out and put it back in a car, and you don't want the hassle of trying to dig through the seats to find those, take a look at the Corolla because they're nice and easily accessible. Last thing to point out is your center console here does flip down, which gives you access to 2 cup holders as well as an armrest. So there you have it. That pretty much sums up the rear seat of the 2020 Corolla. Cargo space. So I love to call the new Corollas the deceiving trunk because they are. From the exterior of the vehicle, it doesn't look like you're going to have too much room, but as soon as you open that trunk, you will be pleasantly surprised. We definitely have tons of cargo space in here, and of course we do have your 60/40 folding back seat. So if you'd like to flip either the big half or the small half down, you can fit longer gear, say snowboards or golf clubs, and you'll still have room for some passengers. Or of course you can flip both of them down. You will eliminate the back seats, but you will definitely extend that cargo space. For your spare tire, everything is just underneath here, including all of the tools to change it in an emergency situation. So there you have it, the cargo space for the 2020 Corolla. So of course I saved the cherry on top for the very last part of this video, which is the engine. So the 2020 Corollas actually do offer 2 different engines. There's one for the LE lineup and there's one for the SE lineup. In the LE lineup, you are getting a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder VALVEMATIC engine, which does give you 139 horsepower as well as 126 pound-feet of torque. Now, let me tell you, this car is super fun to drive. I've been driving them around all day and I really enjoy it. I would actually consider buying one of these as my next vehicle. Now, Not only is it super fun to drive, of course it has to remain fuel efficient. It's a Toyota, of course. Come on, guys. So we're looking at 7.1 liters combined for highway and city driving for 100 kilometers. So fantastic fuel efficiency, super fun to drive, excellent safety features, and all around a beautiful vehicle. There you have it, guys, the 2020 LE Standard Package Corolla. Now, if you do like what you're watching, go check out our YouTube channel because we have tons of videos of all the cars, trucks, and SUVs that we have here on the lot, plus some extras. Also, don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all under Attrell Toyota. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great one.